Namaste friends, I'm Smita here and today we are going to talk about the adenium plant. All of us know this as Adenium obesum, that's the scientific name. It's called obesum because it develops a nice and thick cortex, or the stem at the base of the plant grows into a nice and thick swollen portion. That's why it's called as Adenium obesum. Of course, this is just one species of adenium. There are many species of adenium wherein you have different colors and different petaled adeniums also. You get all variants in single petals and multiple petals. You get hybrids also. Plus, adenium obesum has different colors. You get lovely pinks and magentas and the whites and the oranges, dark reds. Many shades of adenium are there. Worldwide, a lot of species are grown. In India, this plant is quite popular. The reason for its popularity is that it's a very hardy plant. Being a hardy plant, it can tolerate a lot of neglect, and that's why, in spite of all the neglect, this adenium plant grows in our garden years together. I have a plant which I am possessing it for the last 28 years, and every year it gives out lovely flowers, and it's a cynosure. It's very beautiful. All my neighbors envy that plant of mine. So I thought I will tell you about how to propagate it. It's very easy to propagate adenium. It's a very hardy species, and that's why it can propagate easily. Only thing you have to remember is that once you take the cuttings, you should put them in dry soil and not water them for 4 to 5 days, or alternately, whenever you get such long stems, you cut them and keep them in a shaded place for, say, at least 3 to 4 days. The leaves show a little bit of yellowing like this and drooping. So at that time, maybe you can make cuttings of this plant and propagate them in soil. Of course, some people do it directly in soil. So in that case, remember that once you put it in soil, see that the soil is dry and you don't water it. You forget watering it for 3 to 4 days, and later on you water it so that it propagates easily. So this adenium, we will now see how to propagate it. Take a nice and sharp scissors. Give a fresh cut at the base of the stem. It is a bit dry, so it's difficult to cut. See, this was the dry cut, and this is the fresh cut which we have given. We can make very small cuttings also of adenium. I would prefer to make 4-inch cuttings or so. Give a sharp cut. It is a bit bent here, so I will take the straight portion and I will make 3 cuttings of this plant here. Again, this is the dry portion. Give a fresh cut, don't forget, because make smaller cuttings, and you can put them in soil. Adenium does not like waterlogging. I told you it's a very hardy plant. It prefers dry feet. That is, it cannot tolerate stagnating waters. So what you do, you take not a very rich potting mix. Your potting mix should contain at least 30 to 40% sand, some soil, say 40 to 50%, and I am mixing a little bit of perlite for moisture retention in this. I will prepare a good mixture of all these 3 ingredients. You need not add any fertilizers. Some people propagate adenium cuttings in just sand also initially, and later on, once the cuttings root, they will transfer it to some pot wherein they have put a nice mixture. I am going to propagate it directly in a potting mixture. so that I won't have to transplant it fast. So this is the potting mix which I have prepared. This is a nice small pot. You get this pot when you buy plants from the nursery. Don't throw them away. You can always use it for such small projects. So these are the earthen pot broken chips which I am using to cover this drainage holes. Drainage holes are important because adenium will not sustain water logging. So so that the water drains out properly, we will take a pot and put a few chips down. These chips will also help to retain a little bit of moisture, and plus they will not allow the soil to go out of the pot. So this purpose, both the purposes will be served. So this earthen chips are important. If you don't have earthen chips, you can use brick powder also, or brick pieces also, small brick pieces. They are also equally good. Fill this pot with this mixture and then we can put it in the cuttings to root. Keep a little head space in all your pots. In this pot we can put say 2 or 3 cuttings. If you have just brought the stem from the plant and made cuttings, keep this pot without watering for a few days, 3 to 4 days. Now since I had bought this cuttings, I brought this stem for making cuttings 3 to 4 days earlier, I will water this and keep it in a nice shady portion for a few days. I'll have to water it daily since it's a very small pot till there is nice rooting and I see the growth of leaves on this. I will be keeping a check on this. I'll water it lightly but see that it does not dry out completely. So this is it, friends. This is all about adenium preparing cuttings. You may also try to make these cuttings. Happy gardening to you, and if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would be very happy to have your subscription. Please subscribe to my channel and do like my videos and share to your gardening friends also. Bye friends, see you in the next video.